Good day, everyone. Again, I'm here. I'm Dr. Abubakar Kali, and today we are still on the Trump designation of Nigeria as a country of particular concern. Last Friday, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern. That's CPC. And I made a video, regarding my opinion on that designation, which I faulted, I condemned, and I said it was based on false narratives of a Christian genocide. Everything I said is in that video. And yesterday, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, again issued a statement which I look at in three parts. First of all, he said he was going to attack Nigeria militarily if the government or the terrorists do not stop what they are doing, if the government is not able to stop the rampaging terrorists. And he also said he was going to apply sanctions on Nigeria and also stop any support, any aid to Nigeria in response to what he believed was a Christian genocide. Christians orchestrated Christian genocide in Nigeria. So, first of all, I will say that the issue of terrorism is a global one. I will say that terrorism should have no place in our communities. No life deserves to be lost through terrorist attacks. Terrorists are criminals. They are not fit. They shouldn't be part of us. They shouldn't be part of our societies and communities. And now, I feel, and very strongly too, that Mr. Trump, the President of the United States, is actually taking this issue beyond his limits as President of the United States. Because as President of the United States, he actually has no local standard. He has no powers, to attack another nation. I don't know where those powers came from for him to unilaterally attack a foreign nation. I think this is an issue which is best resolved if the United States and its allies can work with the Nigerian government, to see where they can come in to provide any form of support, military or otherwise, to see to the end of these terrorists. Because yes, there is very, very serious insecurity in Nigeria. Terrorists are, killing people almost in all parts of the country. So, that said, I also feel that any military intervention of the United States in Nigeria is not going to solve any problem. If anything, military intervention by the United States will actually worsen the situation. Now look at it. The United States and its allies have been intervening in several countries, especially in the last decade or two. Tell me one nation where the United States and its allies brought peace through military intervention, through boots on the ground. Which country is that enjoyed peace through military intervention of the United States? Is it Libya? Is it Syria? Is it Iraq? Is it Sudan? You even look back in 1994, the Rwanda genocide. You see, so the United States and its allies have not been able to fix internal problems of countries. Come to think of it, it's actually these countries that know their terrain, they know their problems, and they know their solutions. Most of these issues are local. Yes, I agree fully that the government of Nigeria has failed us. They have. There's no doubt about that. They have not been able to stand up to their constitutional responsibility of protecting lives and property as enshrined in Section 14, subsection 2b of the 1999 Constitution. The issue of terrorism, insecurity in Nigeria has been politicized. It is growing and people are being killed. 2 days ago, terrorists attacked people in mosques. In a mosque. And it's been happening. Last one, they attacked residents in a mosque in Gidan Montau, Katsina State. And instead of facing the problem head on, our leaders are negotiating and granting amnesty to these terrorists, which is wrong in its entirety. But the solution is not through military intervention. If President Trump wants to help Nigeria, he should provide some form of assistance. He should work with the Nigerian government. He should liaise with the Nigerian government. He has no right whatsoever to treat Nigeria as a conquered territory. Nigeria is not a conquered territory. Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Under international law, you cannot interfere. You cannot unilaterally attack a nation without the consent of that nation. And as I said, any intervention by the United States, military intervention by the United States, will only worsen our problem, will only worsen the situation in Nigeria. I know our country is hugely divided, unfortunately, that I know, because you see, between yesterday and today, or even the last 3 days, the country is already shown its division. Most people in the South are supporting the decision by Trump, the plan by President Trump to launch a military invasion of Nigeria. And people from the northern part are saying no. So clearly there is division there. Okay, so this is not going to actually take us anywhere. It's not going to help our country. It's not going to help our communities. Division is not going to help us. We should be able to solve our problems in-house. And if we feel that the government is not doing its job, if we feel that the leaders are not doing the right thing, we vote them out. It's as easy as that. Vote these leaders out if you feel they are not doing the right thing. If you feel they have failed you, wait until the next election cycle and vote them out. But to encourage military intervention in your country is the wrong thing to do. It's the wrong way to go. And you won't realize this until it happens. You won't realize it. Because the people that are saying they are coming to your country to help you have never helped anybody in terms of peace through military intervention. It has not happened. Tell me. It has not happened. So, this is division. This idea, this decision by the President of the United States and some key public office holders, including senators in the United States, will only inflame tensions in Nigeria. It is likely to set Christians against Muslims. And this was how it started. I keep saying this. In my last video, I said this much. This is how it started in Rwanda. The Hutus and the Tutsis. And 1 million lives were lost. 1994. 1 million lives were lost. And here we are, sitting down and listening to someone from outside telling us that we are divided, and he's supporting one section against the other. Don't take it on that level. Don't take it on that aspect, on that line. That look, we have insecurity. Yes, we have insecurity. So, Mr. Trump, come and save Nigeria. No. Donald Trump doesn't care about you, let me tell you. He doesn't care about who is a Muslim and who is a Christian. He's only coming there, if anything, he is coming there for his own interest. And you know this. So let's not pretend. Okay? And for God's sake, why should Nigeria be treated this way? Where is our sovereignty? What happens to our sovereignty? What happens to our nationhood? How can a foreign nation teleguide our nation? How can a foreign nation invade our country and we support and we know that it's not going to solve our problem? Where is our military? Nigerian military cannot decimate this terrorist. I mean, let's even look at the Boko Haram warfare, the Boko Haram terrorists. That's unconventional warfare. Okay? That's guerrilla warfare. Okay? But the bandits, the Fulani bandits, the Fulani militias, this is conventional. They are not into IEDs. They are not political. They are not even, annexing any part of the country. They are simply criminals. And our military cannot stand against them. Our military cannot crush them once and for all. We keep hearing this. A state governor has said this problem can be solved within 2 months if the military can sit up. And you see, all these side attractions of, go and attack, send a military, do a airstrike here, then wait until another 3 months. That will not solve the problem. The way you fought Biafra in 1966 to 1970, that is how you will fight these bandits. That is the only way to crush them. We don't need a foreign country to tell us, to send soldiers to us. To do what? Don't we have soldiers? Our military has gone to other countries and brought peace. Nigeria is the reason for the stability we have in Liberia. Nigeria was the leader of the ECOMOG that brought peace to Liberia. Nigeria has gone to Sierra Leone and brought peace. We have gone to several other countries. Our military has gone there. Our security forces have gone there and brought peace. And then we cannot bring peace to our own nation. Ragtag bandits are holding the country to ransom. And then now, the president of another country is telling us that he is coming to bring peace to us. Where has he brought peace before? Another nation. I think the president of the United States, Donald Trump, I think he should leave Nigeria alone. I think he should, if anything, he should work constructively with the Nigerian authorities. Yes, they have failed us, but yes, they are still the authorities. They are still the leaders. Okay, so he should work with them. And where possible, the United States should help with military hardware, with weapons, to fight these terrorists. to crush these terrorists. Our soldiers can do it, but we know there have been complaints of lack of weapons, lack of um, intelligence, lack of communication equipments and gadgets. We know there are issues around logistics with our military. They have been complaining about it. So these are areas that the United States can come in and help, not to send soldiers. Not to send soldiers. You have one boot on the ground, a foreign boot on the ground, forget it. Nigerian military, that is, as I said, a force to reckon with, especially in Africa, where they have gone. They have gone to other parts of the world apart from Africa and helped in bringing stability, in bringing political stability, in bringing peace among communities. So how much is being spent on equipment alone? On security. Security takes the largest chunk of Nigeria's budget. Where is it all going? Then we have to wait for a foreign nation to come and fix the problem for us. We have to think again. We have to think again. Our military should come out, combat face to face, because this issue has no religious coloration. It has no ethnic coloration. These are simply criminals. The militias that are causing havoc in the Middle Belt, in the North Central, Benue and Plateau, are just militias, Fulani militias, fighting a vengeance war against the natives, against the Tips and the Idobas and other tribes in Benue and Plateau states and parts of Kogi state. They are just ethnic militias. Okay? So, how are we going to sit down to watch as this issue escalates and bandits taking over the many parts of the country, institutionalizing? Our leaders have so failed us that banditry, kidnapping is now an institution in Nigeria. They have institutionalized it because of their weakness. Look at the judiciary. The judiciary, which dispenses with election cases in record time, within 90 days. On live TV, they pay for live coverage. They pay for live coverage for these election cases. They are dispensed on everything. All the hives are on election cases. You see, about 80% of the work that our judges are doing is on election cases, and that because that's where the money is. But you have not had one terrorist convicted. To the contrary, our leaders are actually pardoning these terrorists. They are giving them amnesty. They said they are repentant. They are repentant, that they have repented. So a huge budget is voted for these terrorists. So someone that lost her husband is in an IDP camp looking for a meal for her child, will sit down hungry, watching a terrorist being pampered by the government, watching a terrorist enjoy millions from the government. It's not good enough. How will there, without justice, how will there be peace? Come out and, look, decimate these terrorists so that foreign nations will stop looking at it this way. Nigeria is a great nation. We are beyond this. We are more than this. That we are sitting down and president of another country is coming to like treating us. Look at even the statements he's making regarding Nigeria. They were already, I think, is it condemned? He said we are condemned, we are a confused and frustrated nation. So Nigeria has to understand its sovereignty. It has to understand its nationhood. It can fix its problems. But why? Just look, take for example, the federal government of Nigeria is sponsoring, encouraging amnesty for bandits, negotiations for bandits in the northern part. But you have never heard of amnesty for bandits and terrorists in the southern part of the country. It tells you a lot. Why? Are there no bandits? Are there no militias, no bandits in the southern part? To the contrary, actually in the southern part, State House of Assembly in Edo and Ondo, these two states have passed a bill for death sentence to bandits. But the same federal government is now encouraging, through some of its institutions, some of its appointees, encouraging this institutionalization of banditry and terrorism in the northern part of the country through the so-called amnesty for bandits. Amnesty will never work. I said this, in my about 2 videos previously. Amnesty for criminals is unconstitutional. The Constitution didn't say give. Where in the Constitution did it say we can grant amnesty and pardon to criminals who bust pipelines, who kill people? Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 178. You cannot pardon, nobody can pardon someone who kills another person, except the relatives of that person. And here we are, a state government wakes up and says he has pardoned a terrorist, he has pardoned a killer, he has pardoned a bandit. He has pardoned a bandit. From where did he get that power? Because it's not Islamic. In the Quran, this is what Islam says. Only the relative can pardon, the relative of the victim can pardon the killer. But the governor will now say he has pardoned. Look at Kaduna. They went and offered amnesty, unsolicited amnesty to bandits about 4 or 5 months ago. Now Kaduna is back. The same area, Birnin Gwari, which was the hotspot, the flashpoint of these bandits, of this terror, is back now. They are kidnapping people there. They are killing people there. After they have collected money from government, the government will say they have not paid them any cover. But we know it's not true. We know it's not, because we have seen it before. State governor, who is like a Lord Mayor, we just bought out billions, give them, and they go and buy more weapons. He doesn't know. That's what they are going to do. And they come back and they become more sophisticated, more daring. So, my brothers and sisters, we have to understand our nationhood. The President of the United States cannot be treating Nigeria as a conquered territory. If he wants to help, he should help us in terms of logistics, in terms of aid. He has the right to stop aid, any aid the United States is giving to Nigeria or any other nation for that matter. He has the right to even impose sanctions on Nigeria or any nation for that matter. But he has no right to send troops to invade us. Under what law? The invasion that we have seen, what has it led to? Has it helped global peace? No, if you ask me. Invasion of countries, has it helped? We are still dealing with Iraq. Iraq issue. Has it been solved completely? Libyan issue. Where is Libya now? It's the same Western powers that said, look, Libya is better off without Gaddafi. Where is it now? You see, so we have to be very careful, Nigerians, and we have to unite to face a common enemy, a common adversary. Let's not allow our division to further push us into an endless conflict, endless war. We already have enough conflict in the country. We don't want any soldier from any foreign hood. We don't want any foreign military intervention. And we have to do everything humanly possible to get the right leaders in place. This crop of leaders cannot fix Nigeria. I keep saying they cannot. But the solution is not to allow foreign military intervention in our country. That is going to worsen matters. And with the kind of division that we have in the country, I do not think we can survive another foreign or a foreign military intervention as planned by President Trump of the United States. We don't want our country turning into another Rwanda or another Libya. We want the international community to work with our government, to work with our leaders, and see how they can help constructively, logistically, to the solution, to finding a solution to this menace.